Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name is James and today I'll be making another 3D kit build. This one being the Recreation21 free car Suburban unit, otherwise known as a free sub, unofficially anyway. But yes, I figured I'd have a pre-World War II multiple unit, and why not have a go at the free sub. Since it's a rather difficult build in brass, I figured I'd have a go at the 3D printed one. So I've got my already DCC'd chassis, which I salvaged from a previous kit, which I wasn't too happy with. So I've got that. I've got the actual bodies themselves, which cost it's about roughly £20 each. And I know it's a bit pricey, but they are very nicely detailed. Unfortunately, probably can't see it all that well on camera, but they have got detail here, there and everywhere. I do need to give them a nice clean just to wipe off any residue. I'll be doing that after I've done this clip. Have got some weights here, which I'm hoping I don't need, because I did order some lead tape, which you normally use for golf balls and golf equipment, to put in the unpowered coaches. But that hasn't arrived yet, so I've got some weights to put inside. The main thing which I'll be doing, other than painting them, which I'll be getting using my this will be my first thing, which I'll be using my new airbrush, which I've now bought myself. So I'll have a go at that. But I would also be needing to file away at this little lip on the inside here, mainly just so I can fit this inside. I'll be putting this on the inside coach, the one which hasn't got any of the driving ends on, mainly because each of the driving ends have got this little longer lip here, which I don't really want to have a go at filing away because it's structural and it's very fragile. So I'll be going at this, which is nice and limping, and I just need to take off 2 rails on the side here. And I'll also clip down the ends here and here, just to make it a bit more nicer fit, because it just needs that few extra millimeters and it should fit well. But yeah, I'll be won't be doing lining on my free sub, because I still have yet to find a correct set of lining for end gauge. I think I actually need a white or something like that, though these are technically coaches, and they'd need a very fine yellow, which I have not found. So yeah, these will be unlined for now. They'll probably look a bit better, but I will be putting the usual Southern Railway transfers on, and also any other little transfers on. And I might have a go at I'm not too sure if I have a go at the door handles or not. I'll see what I can do. I might just put her handrails here, there and everywhere. That will at least look nice. But yeah, it should look rather nice like that. And the 2 unpowered will have lots of lead weights hidden inside them, probably in these little closed off bits here and here, and also 3D printed chassis. And I'll try and do some sort of interior, or at least break off the compartments. And yeah, I think that might look rather nice. And what else can I do? Oh yeah, I have got some bogies already made up, so yeah. I'm going to stop rambling and I'll get to work doing that. So I'll do a time lapse of, I'll probably do the filing first, because that's probably the best thing to do. So do a time lapse of me filing, and probably do one of me use my airbrush. So I'll see you in a sec. The Class 3 sub were DC Suburban electrical multiple units introduced by the London South Western Railway in 1915 and introduced by the Southern Railway in the period up to 1939. The class designation 3 sub was not used by the Southern Railway, although some authors refer to these units as 3 sub. 84 3-car electrical multiple units were provided for LSWR's electrification scheme. These units set the trend for much of the electric stock built by the following Southern Railway from then on, in that they were rebuilt from existing 10-year-old steam-hauled coaching stock. These units were promptly nicknamed nutcrackers, presumably because of the pronounced torpedo-shaped driving end to the motor coaches. The cars were close coupled together within the unit, and the electrical equipment was mounted in a small compartment behind the cab with a guard and luggage compartment at each end. The power bogies were mounted under the luggage compartment and had one 275 horsepower motor for each axle, giving a total of 1,100 horsepower for each 3-car unit. During 1934, the original nutcrackers were lengthened and rebuilt onto standard steel underframes. Like all the 3-car Suburban units, they were increased in capacity in the late 1940s by the addition of an augmentation trailer and reclassified as 4 sub. Only a handful of Suburban unit stock characters have survived in preservation, only one of those from an original torpedo-styled driving cab sub-unit. Right, here we are, the finished kit. Mostly working. I have tested it around, but just to mention that this is a salvaged motor chassis, so it's not in the best condition, but it does run, and it's easily replaceable because I've not glued this in. So yeah, let's have a go round. Does need a little bit of speed, otherwise it tends to stall. But yeah, I've done all the glazing. I've done all the transfers, which was a nightmare. And I've got everything nicely working, as you can see. And other than being a finicky runner, it certainly looks very nice. I will have to mention that my choice of motor chassis wasn't probably the best for these models because it's a very tight fit on the inside. The only thing keeping the middle car on, or the body for it, is friction because like I said, it's very tight. I had to file away, and yeah, even then it was still very tight, so I may need to file a bit more, or probably find a more suitable chassis. Like I said, very finicky this one. But it seems like the weight on the inside is working. Unfortunately, I didn't get my lead tape in time, and it gets stuck over here for some reason. Come on. There we go. It might just be a mucky bit over here. And this is just because it doesn't like this point. Yeah. So for the most part it runs fine. It's just this double slip and some reason over there. But other than that, it's mostly fine. So yeah, I said I'm quite happy with it, other than the motor chassis being a bit iffy. I do need to change some of the bogies because I'm using the old Farris bogies, which have the old disc wheels, and one of the couplings on the inside is a bit naff because if I move it that way and it goes around corners, it decouples. But other than that, it's fine. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this build. I'm going to try and sort out rendering the video now, and yeah, I hope you enjoy your day. So also, I forgot to mention, I did try and get tape for the inside, but that didn't arrive. That's when the thing stalled. did do some sort of an interior. I got the compartments built, and that's pretty much all I could do. Can't really see all that well inside, but never mind. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and forgetting what I'm saying. I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, I hope you see you again next time. So feel free to comment, subscribe, and like the video if you want to. If not, hope you enjoy your day anyway, and I'll see you again next time. So yeah, let's try and get this back moving, and hopefully not get stuck in the tunnel. See you again next time. Bye bye.